I spent the afternoon of Sunday 9th of July, 2006 in Berlin sleeping and playing the PlayStation. In the evening, I went out and won the World Cup. I stick to a Mediterranean diet with fresh produce and olive oil. On a normal day, my diet is divided into the 3 main meals. I don't eat any other snack between meals during the day. Being a philosopher is to think, seek wisdom, and have principles that guide and influence what you do. It's to give meaning to things, find your way in the world, believe that in the end, in every instance, good will overcome evil, even if there's a bit of suffering along the way. One part of my job I'll never learn to love is the pre-match warm-up. I hate it with every fiber of my being. It actually disgusts me. You can be lucky for a few years, but in the end, your defects will emerge. The reality is different. People are watching you, and those who know how to play will progress, while those who don't will remain in the lower levels. Scoring from a dead ball brings me massive satisfaction. It sets me up as an example for other players to follow, copy, and perhaps even emulate over the course of time. For them, I'm a Juninho Pernambucano 2.0, a Brazilian with a Brescia accent. All I'm after is a few square meters to be myself. A space where I can continue to profess my creed, take the ball, give it to a teammate, my teammate scores. It's called an assist, and it's my way of spreading happiness. Pogba has never stopped improving. He has everything to become a great player. If he keeps his head on his shoulders, he can make history. I used to watch Juninho's free kicks without being able to figure out how he hit them. I tried until, eventually, I came up with my own way to strike them. It's the best thing that can happen to a player. Being able to play at the World Cup is already the best, but then to raise the trophy to the sky is a dream. For many years, Messi and Ronaldo will be the 2 best. After them, there is Xavi, Andres Iniesta, and others. I hope to be in the top 10. Messi is always compared to Maradona, but he needs to win the World Cup because if you don't win the World Cup, you can't be up there with the very best. I've learned lots, obviously, the first thing being never to forget to be grateful. The second is not to bear grudges, because in football, luck does not exist. On the first training session Pogba had with Juventus, the players were laughing. We were not laughing for any other reason than we were just in total disbelief that this player with so much obvious ability was able to leave the club the size of Manchester United for free, and I think Juventus are still laughing. One of the biggest misconceptions is that players care about transfer fees. For a player, they do not care at all. They do not care if they move clubs for 1 million, 10 million, or 100 million euros. That is just something a player leaves to his agent and the clubs. I'd have signed for Real in a heartbeat. They're a club with more glamour than Milan, more prospects, more appeal, more everything. They strike fear in their opponents, whoever they happen to be.